What are we Nigerians doing as a nation? Are we
Okay.
moving forward or we're moving backward? It hurt me every time I come online to talk bad about Nigeria. But some of us are left with no option but to criticize our own time and time again so that we will learn something. Because
Okay.
clearly, the direction that we are heading to is not the right direction. At this critical junction, we have to learn one or two from our neighboring West African countries, even if it means learning from
Okay.
Ghana. Yes, I said it. Even if it means learning from Ghana. By the way, Ghana gained independence before Nigeria, so it's not a crime if we learn from Ghana. But let me show you this report, my people. Anyways, good morning. On October this year, Ghana announced a new policy to replace English with local languages as the primary medium of instruction in schools, with the government arguing it will improve comprehension and preserve cultural identity. Emphasis on that line, preserve cultural identity. Nigeria did the same thing in 2022. But guess what, my people? Fast forward to 2025. The federal government of Nigeria, through the announcement of Minister of Education, declares English solo medium of instruction, says mother tongue policy destroyed education. Did you hear that? Mother tongue policy destroyed education. Still on the article, the federal government has cancelled the national policy mandating the use of indigenous languages as the medium of instruction in schools. Minister of Education said at the 2025 Language in Education International Conference, organized by the British Council in Abuja, on Wednesday, emphasis on that line, organized by the British Council in Abuja. So Nigeria officially ditched their indigenous languages in school to embrace English wholeheartedly under the instruction of British Council in Abuja. The national policy on language has been cancelled. English now stands as the medium of instruction across all levels of education in Nigeria. The Minister of Education declared. This is the same country in 2022 approved national language policy, which stipulates that from early childhood education to primary six, the language of instruction will be the mother tongue or the language of the immediate community. The policy aims to promote indigenous languages. Unfortunately, fast forward to 2025, Nigeria abolished everything and embraced English wholeheartedly. This is the same country where you have some people making mockery of other Africans for embracing white people. I'm not a fan of white people. I'm not a fan of Europeans. But when all said and done, our hypocrisy is glaring. Our desperation for validation from the Europeans and from the white race is also unimaginable. We criticize other Africans. We call them sellout. But look at us. We ditched our own indigenous languages to embrace English officially in all levels of education in Nigeria. The Minister of Education said decision to cancel the policy was based on extensive data analysis and evidence indicating that the use of the mother tongue as the primary medium of instruction had negatively impacted learning outcomes in several parts of the country. So the reason why you are not learning well in school today is because of your mother tongue. That is what the Minister of Education is simply saying. The Chinese never abandoned their indigenous languages to become one of the most powerful nations on earth today. The Japanese, the Italians, the Polish, the Finnish people of Finland, they speak their indigenous languages in schools as primary instruction for learning. Unfortunately, you have Nigeria embracing English and teaching their own indigenous languages. And this is the same country that want to rule Africa. You want Africans to unite so that you will sell it cheaply to the colonial masters again. See, through Nigeria, Africa will be colonized again. Go and mark this.
Nigerian, we no sabi anything, no, but now we dey claim so sabi. You know, when I was in Nigeria in those days, any small thing, oh, you know, sabi English. You know, when I come travel, come Ghana, then I come realize that Nigerians say we will dey carry the thing for head. You no even know am. I'm telling you. We will they carry the thing for head. We don't know. Any small thing, oh, you can't speak. Don't know how to speak English. But since I've been in Ghana, I have never seen someone come and say, oh, you know how to speak English. In Ghana, nobody have your time. Nobody have your time. I'm telling you this. Since I've been in Ghana for more than 20 years now, I have never seen anyone come to say, oh, you know how to speak English. Anyhow you speak out, people go listening to you. But in Nigeria, person who don't know how to speak English go see insult you, tell you that you don't know how to speak English. Person where you good pass am go see tell you say you don't know how to speak English. Nigeria is like a country where we say, let me not talk about it because I have a lot of people are here to speak. Let me leave them with their palabra. Nigerians, take by the grace of God for Nigerian to be good. That is what I have to tell you for Nigerians. We got that messing on you, okay?
Good morning, Enyano. Good morning, Enyano. Message we ekoma kujeto akwa any John Mahama no mu any kwasiafo no mu omu office omu jimena. We dey me twani tetia. Se mo anye bibi anfa sa ibufo yi omu kuku Ghana for ewo Ghana. Mudi any kwan any huan na ehwo mu. I am telling you say before the end of this year, se mo anye hu bibi next year yankasa yebeti asem yebekum Nigeria ni bia odi nsemfu wo Ghana na the problem abramu no mu so mu kum Ghana for no mu wo Nigeria no muti ase sai bo ma we se wanye no hu bibi a Ghana impanyifo mu na message we koma mo any Ghana police Ghana army kwasi asem na mu di wo Ghana na nkola wu ani nyama adwumbi ani mutimu amudi ru country no wait na Rory saba be kum nyina no. This is the reason why Rory is buy obe kum nyina kwasase na mudi owo Ghana na mudi kwasase nkole wu bahat owo Ghana omu raping kola omu kidnapping kola omu kum obia owo Ghana mo ankasa sumu kum Ghana fo no tese mo sheda na mu yesani ano. This is why Rory is bass no ohun sade we eno kum nyina Rory is a champion no. This is why they kill you people. No more be general say oh san crofo no nye momo na mu ye nipa bonifo impanyifo amu Ghana ambe impanyifo soldiers amu ho kwasafo na mugugu ni nyina mu ni nyansa no. You people don't have one fucking sense at all. Muna mu say Ghana when tiana Rory no mu bae no omu kum ni mu nyina mu so mu nye ni papa kwasase we yo kwasase we omo mu nim story no we kwa be kire mu story ni say Ghana ye won panyifo mo jimi wo kro no adi we omu ye anu tie Ghana for me ka kire mu tie kwasase we omu ye wo Ghana no eno na Rory bae obekum mo nyina no eye no. This is why ochichi for no ekuno ochi pol ambe no ekuno ochi politician no ekuno we kwasase we omu kuku Ghana for say ya ena Rory bae obetu ye eno mu tisimu ekum mo nyina kwasase we ya mo ombe dada mu say Rory nye na say di say oboa kwasafo we mama ni papa kura wa dwani akọ Nigeria wakọ wari wo bushman kwasa bushman wa dwani akọ she Nigeria ewo esa ni nyina kwasa je we no mu ye. This is what they are doing in Ghana and Nkrumah chesi omu. This is what they are doing. Inti mo amususu na mu nim story no kwasa niama we ekoso no. This is what happened ewo John Mahama ni papa no mu time we Nkrumah chesi omu fi Ghana. They run to Nigeria. Says here also ni step mother ni mami no. Kwasase we tiana ni papa dwane akoshe Nigeria no. Mo amunim story no. Kwasase we ene Nkrumah no mu. Echesi omu papa no mu efi Ghana. Kwasase we eno mudi. Rory sa omu si Rory si nya no. Boni yese kwasase che ewi kro no ni pekunkum government kwasafo ade we start enye o omosifo ma and say omo be politicians omosifo ma omo wia Ghana sika awia Ghana sika mama no mu papa no mu ni nyina omo wia Ghana sika kwasi ase wentia ena nkruma achesi omu wo Ghana saa ena omu akoshe Nigeria omu friend Nigeria for so omu ye
Okay.
dwano kwasi
You know,
afo we
see,
yo kwasi afo Jimmy for we no mo Jimmy kwa no mudi Jimmy kwa see we are giving you people up to December someone je bibi ama microphone omu gugu Ghana omu say Ghana omu kuku Ghana for no we are going to kill them ye kwa kokum omu sai bonu no me catch am say ye tiasi ni su after Christmas sai bonu no manye di bibia okuje to akwa hari na ndurusu mu John Mama mutie someone anye bibi about that Igbo man don't bring any bullshit to any Ghanaian mubehu ni so ewu e wa asase ni so mubehu ni wo Ghana mubeti say Ghana ni ekum sama no ekum Igbo fo no mudi kwa say wo Ghana no me see ye remu from Accra to Borga ye remu omu kwa ya sam no mudi no ye remu from Accra to Borga mudi omu ntwen na Christmas ni ntwen na munye unhwi mubehu imboni ni dibie ni baby obeda mubehu after Christmas samonye unhwi a mubehu after Christmas kwa siasemu kwa na mudi kwa siasemu kwa mu papa no mu eno mu baso omu be ha nkruma no mu de trouble nkruma no mu sa mu papa no mu eno mako dwane akoshe Nigeria musuma ba kwa siasem se ya ena mu ye Roris abechi mu akunkum nyina still mudi kwa siasem bio mudi Igbo for mu Nigeria for yo mudi kwa siasem mudi bisi yankase ebe mo dwane afikana kronu nyamudia kronu enye omudia we let them run from Ghana. You start to say kunkumo omo Nigeria su Ghana for no mo kumo. Let them kill them. We cannot stay in our country for these people, for you bush people. Kwase 40 say mu be say kronu amaye. Yenwanu mu so mbe bu kronu so mu kunkumo mo aka ho. Mo frem ako ewak ekumo mo aka ho. Me see say mo anye bibi before Christmas, after Christmas, ye tiasin from Accra to Navrongo, Boriga, ye kum any Nigeria ye attempt. Me see ebe make story in Ghana. Watch. Where come politicians no? Me see ye baba be wipe Nigeria for more Ghana. We are coming to wipe them in Ghana. Omakase omebe Johnny. Mwa dia esu South Africa no. We are coming to do the same to them. Me catch remo. Na munye careful. Na munye careful. Munye study eba be see. This is getting too much. Kwa sasa we na mu papa no mu ba ya ombe ye di ye. Ombe di Roris abensu, nkruma abensu. Kwa sasa we ya no ombe di ye. Musuma ba mu ye the same bullshit. Kwa siafuo.
Good day, Mr. Niger. I greet you this morning. I greet each and everyone on your platform. Please permit me to use your platform to speak to my people. Thank you very much. Minianum echachamu. Anyami me minganye fe. Miniame mamunyina mwezolo. Minianum echachamu baby amobia. Now, say we don't have to give up because so okay the West Africa, we are in the state of a battlefield because it seems President Trump can say invading Nigeria because of the insurgent and the jihadists and the criminal activities and the killing of Nigerians.
Okay.
He will invade the country and restore what? Sanity. No, I say omo de Ghana ebeye kwan. Na wo hwe de ekoso no a utimu say omaye omadwene say ye borderline ne so na fe ombe troop in because Ghana for na ye PNDC party na it seems this is the type of system they depend on to bring in foreigners just for what? Political gains. Say, oh, you're too about umbeto. And the sad issue is that most of Ghanaians, sorry for my French, I know it must sound very hard, because the masses have not traveled across African countries. and never known the character of the individual African countries. We always call for African unity, as if Ghana na Accra no, we are united. We live we live with each other in peace. Yeah, see MBA border into no bia a move the ope no corner oba. Hey, minuanom. Mo amotiti abrochire. Uba abrochire sa na omaye no a enka development bekoso. Mekai time Europeans in a kromo kase EU no, European Union no. Omo ma laws be you have to reach before you join the EU. So there was a time the Eastern Europeans in Ukraine, yeah, mom be joining EU no. It was gradually. You have to make sure you respect the law of your country. You create the law that word. Everybody will abide by the law. You respect human rights. You respect civil rights. You create jobs for your people, so that they won't go to another European countries to live. You can go there on holidays, like we are also examining in ECOWAS that they have protocols like visiting for what 90 days. So when you create development plans for their own individual European countries before they think of even open their border for what? Traveling among themselves for visiting. Now, more Africa for them, sorry, you be border into and Europeans in the border better to you. One a catch you. Yana nanumuna no more fighting for what? Where to lay their head and live. Until there was wars and tension. They were moving from here to there to settle down, to create their own boundaries. Sana no mo ye no. Until you can say yembe be border into ma obu ohwa onim development. Obi ohwa unim the character of even how they respect women and children, how they respect human beings. So they can penetrate and come to your land and start killing. People are doing money rituals. Oba onyim or the nwa koye rituals, or the young girl be rituals, or the brother and sister and and this is the typical Igbo's life. And until we call Igbo lander, a danis is ho bebre ni panting. Nya tutu wa fahun. Because it is built on money rituals, hatred. Omo hate omo kra no omo worry omo wo omo ma no. Say asem to papa no free mo a ne ba pani ne say no opamo ne nuan mo maka ne so omo nko na edan no a ne papa si ne ono nko ane dia.
Okay.
No so they go worry. You see how they think. Timu sorry amofo say ye ka say unity na you just open your doors and all the floodgates let them come in. You open your floodgates, let them come in. When the life they live. And now Sabufu said Ghana, na Ghana for ye per unity, ye per odo. When him obi the system of governance, the character as a human being. Unim we na. Ko Nigeria ko home lifestyle. Prison and one so mobile no man omuguso because they want to use our women to penetrate into Ghana because they say omu dwani free omo east part of Nigeria they are running away because of money rituals. The omu begi biya ritual activities, evil activities. That is what they do most. Yeah, na ye nim na ye feel say ye mo omu betra ye mu na me nu bi bekasa if your market Ganyojile, no me a neighbor, wisely. He was speaking wisely. No me a imbole to it, mimbo to no navio. It was interesting. But all of a sudden, what would 2 amount for phone? I feel I will say, Omuntom paper, or Ghana for man, Omuntom paper, no more find you 30,000, no more the ABB for that. How can you sell your soul? Advise them. But who can someone call Tom? So they should stay away from them. Because who could you 30,000 no? Unim the obey or Ghana. Unim at the rate of harm or the break Ghanaians. And so who too far. Be straightforward, be punctual, be straight. Men cough Emma just a somehow can you so make me some crab beat you. Unim say somehow can that is the meaning. Next one make my friend what that down at the 100,000 a dollars grand $50,000 at that down. You will fall a victim. Oh. And until na Ghana yen koy ni mudana ko ba wie o wie mo an efe 13. You understand, my brother? Don't do that, because when I listened to your speech, I was very sad, because you are the one advising people to change. At the end of the day, you are the same person telling them to go and take the money. So which is which, my brother? Don't do that, please. It's very sad. It's very sad, because if without unity and advice to our women and our young ladies and our young men and women, they will fall a prey, they will fall a victim to these Nigerians, especially the Igbos. Thank you. Well, I saw one Igbo guy, and I think he used to live in Kumasi, and he's a vlogger. And he was accusing the Yorubas that the Yorubas are the one inciting Ghanaians to hate the Igbos. And I listened to him and I asked myself, if this guy really serious, let me advise him. I've forgotten his name. He used to live in Kumasi. His name comes and goes away. Well, let me advise you, Igbo man, let me tell you, Ghanaians, we are not blind. We know what is going on in Ghana, in our country. We know those foreigners who are perpetrating evil and criminal activities in Ghana. And if there is any criminality that they will arrest any criminals in Ghana, you will see, if it is 5 people, you see 4 of them having Igbo names. You see them with Okechukwu, Namzid, and so on. These Igbo names. So are you telling Ghanaians that we are blind, that we don't know who are committing crimes in our society? We don't know how you people are even insulting our king, Asantehene. We have seen all these things. We saw Igbo platform in TikTok. You people were insulting Asante King. And so you want us to believe that you people are holier than thou. You people disrespect Ghanaians, not only Ghanaians, the whole world. Anywhere you people go in this world, this is how you people behave. So don't point your fingers to the Yorubas. They also have their side of the story, which I will also come on them very soon. But you Igbos, your attitude in Ghana, look at the so-called Igbo king, Chukwuode, whatever they call him. You see how he was insulting all Ghanaians, saying that we don't have a manner of culture. We don't have a culture. He insulted all of us. And do you think we have to sit down and watch him do whatever he wants? Sometimes I wonder how you Igbos carry yourself. You disrespect all Africans. You create the problem and turn yourself to be the victim. This is how you Igbos behave. You create the problem, and at the end of the day, turn around to play the victim. So you think Ghanaians are blind? We wouldn't know what is happening in our country. We will give you the audacity to do whatever you want. It's not going to happen. It's not the Yorubas who are telling us what the character of the Igbos. The Igbos, you people know yourselves. You people are hypocrites. Very hypocrite set of people. I don't know how you people are brought up in Igbo land. Because it seems you people have been given a knot in your head that you are better than all black Africans in Africa. You are better than everyone. You are this, you are that, you even call yourself you are the industrious people in Africa. And yet you people cannot stay in your eastern part of Nigeria. You people cannot live there. Because when you travel, Either you go on holidays, or if not, it's for greener pasture. So tell me, how can you tell me that you have Igbo market in China? Aren't you ashamed? What Igbo market in China? So you are telling me buying and selling makes you an industrious person? No, it seems you don't know what is called an industrial set of people. Buying and selling doesn't make you an industrious person, because you buy from somebody and you sell it. So the items you sell, it doesn't make you are not the producer of it. You did not produce it. You are just a seller. So what are you telling me? So your words that you use, that you want us to believe that you Igbos are so whatever, and the Yorubas are inciting Ghanaians to hate you people. No, we have seen your character. Your character is known worldwide. The way you people are money conscious and evil. That is why we Ghanaians don't want to live with you guys anymore. If the Igbo so-called king had been so human with us and respect our laws and regulation and respect our kings, we won't come out and say you should leave Ghana, you should go away from Ghana. But he disrespected our leaders. He disrespected all Ghanaians, calling us that we don't have a culture, or you did not hear him saying all these things. It is in a YouTube. So don't tell Ghanaians that
Okay.
it's the
You know,
Yoruba who are
say,
inciting us to hate Igbos. Igbos, you know your character. You have a very bad character, which is quite unfortunate as Africans. Your character is very bad. I don't know how you people are grown up in your homes. Good day, Mr. Niger. I greet you, and I greet everyone on your platform. Please permit me to use your platform to speak to my people. It seems it is very sad. Quite recently, what we saw in what happened in Elwak Stadium, when the youth went there to look for jobs, especially to the military, and we lost almost six of them in a true stampede, and which is very sad. So please permit me to use your platform to speak to my people and also share my opinion on this atrocity. Many are not made church and baby amobia. In very sad, but many are ganyo bi bekasa asem okan me ne ya adwene, but bi also so I say ye trenchen no kakra. True, military no aye a bit weak. Ntina aba ne saa. Since 92 ye called democracy no. Na enema esenke totoma omo a eye gadgets a omo de be protect omo ho na omo de anwen oman no, especially police and the military. They don't buy it to them. If you see them, our police don't carry guns. So what's the idea now? They only wear their black shirts. Their boots, and sometimes their boots in the crown. And so one eto. And it is very sad. It was during friends and my police IGP albo ni dia. John mama yi na free swing. And yes, ochichi osisemu kakra and also so omu yi ni free. So I want say they be American say Ghana ye constitution no, it a do setting be a certain stage be we need amendment. We need a lot of changes because say police service onam ho no oni adebi odibe protecting ho kra no dey protect citizens na oye mere like mere bodyguard, because oni adebi ode born ho ban no dey protect citizens no. Enti don't think na ehunu e masa no. Se wahwa wo dey compare UK a wo no a ana say wo dey compare America and Europeans na. American police work with 2 shotguns. To 12 rounds. Bia to 12 rounds na hye ne ho. Eno sa wo etua boba hye ne ho a we san obeyi ahyem. o de ba Europeans ne so omu nyina wo bi oh but Ghana no first of all atade kra omo hye no the black shirt no cry it attract heat sun it attract strong heat so in think a police atade no cra see esesa no na area na ash color and I say blue light blue so because your sun na anoedin enti ye won niam bebra ekoso no anka I said ye ko democracy na eye adwuma no enkese sa niam we
Okay.
nyina ye
You know, say,
hwe na yesesa niam the constitution need a lot of amendments and they don't do it so powers na ye de ma president na too much because abroche obaha IGP untisi akuyi the president in power akuyi no ono ani IGP because if you take your own IGP there it means the law becomes your own and who are buying we bonia untimi nchew ministers untimi nchew bia and this is in our constitution so both the parties NPP and NDC they are enjoying and it is destroying Ghana and the president bia besisua she or he takes advantage of the constitution which there's indemnity clauses be a boa omopa this what they are taking opportunity on it and we as Ghanaians say look let's change the constitution because ukokebi almost say oh they have to do referendum it's a lie because it benefit them a lot because a minister ekofa a project be ba over 10%. Sa project now kofa ba no over 10% to until that is where they become rich. But uba brochira ha unkofa any project be ema. It is enshrined and designed in their constitution. Because almost a 40-year development plan edaho. And nuntina omutimi de Maye Road amamo, Mercy Hospital amamo, ni no di BTN no because Ghanaians don't fight for all these things that this supposed to be enshrined in the constitution. Say, Obana ye see hospital continue, Obana ye kwanya continue. So they are deceiving Ghanaians continually, and we are watching them do whatever they want. Until you are careful, na ya more man sister constitution anya amendment. This is why they are going to use to fool us. Into obi kofa contract bi ba also obeye kwan we obeye 2 kilometers 3 kilometers no agye ho sika no wadi but abrochira ye wono ye kwan kra no a wo yemfa nye politics ye si hospital yemfa nye hospital yemfa nye politics ye si community school building yemfa nye politics so and nunti na see a fight say Ghana will be a federal state. Inti abrochire omo bibia governance be a federal. It is not centralized unilateral system. That is why they are deceiving Ghanaians. And we have to change it. And nunti na Kennedy Japan can say be or so oba he would decentralize the government institutions. Na eyeme de pa because we need somebody with bold initiatives. Oba obesi sansani man. Into or this side we ban and say, look, maybe CPP ni, but I support his plan because it seems other parties, politicians, they don't have that mentality in their head. We need somebody with bold who can change the constitution so that say railways na railways are from Accra to Kumasi to Sunya to Tamale to Mahamle. We can do it. From Aflawo to Accra to Central Region to Elibo, Western Region. It can be possible. We need to change these people. They don't have plans. That is why Ghana we are suffering. And until Omoba no ma pave the way, foreigners should come in and vote for them. That is why they are allow Nigerian because they speak English, so you can blend into our society very easy. And until Omo be a flog is more Omoba inside,
Okay.
So
You know, say,
and Nigerians, so they are very wicked and wild. They behave like hyenas. So because said they are now all kind of correct. Sa TikTok blog and omo timi nye omo chrome. Omo ya ebe ku omo. They will beat them because you can't go to any environment in Nigeria and start taking pictures to show into the world. Ombebo, so a school, university, hospital, yebebo. And into so many bagana, and ombe vlogging. No. Until one of our Ghanaian guy was telling us that we should stop them for telling the using Ghana. He said, and I Ghana camp, and I Ghana schools, and I Ghana hospital, and I got you see, they are paving their way for their people to come in. They are paving the way for their people to come in. Yeah, baby, bekasai. Na wakasa mameraho, I share tears. And somehow kind, Mirahu yepa. I remember it reminds me of 1992. Na ye pese constitution no omo anye ni into omo sisa no. Because ECOWAS no krom sa de bebo mo no. Eno na ese Ghana kra more. Because ECOWAS was meant to visit, but not to take over our commercial marketplaces, our retail marketplaces. Mobetimi ne ya beton niema we krom. Eye just visiting for 90 days. Ntimi hu adi krontia Ghana politicians muntimi nchichi foreigners na omo ton ade we ye dwom na omo pam ye maame ne ye nuanu ma free dwom ho no. Hwede ye nua ba yi kasa aboso kan areho. Sanso na wukọ a friend saying Kumasi magazine so the same thing na mu ha omo ho. Ade Igbo fo ntimi tram krom na montom. Montom niema motom. Are you people desperate to say they be mo pesa mo hye obi so? Ade na Mr. President, Mr. John Mahama, wo hwe omo din na omo ye de omo pe. Wo kan wo say Yaya Yoruba Yamao chieftaincy in Kwara State. What had that got to do with we Ghanaians? Enti baby a yesu yakwa ya bobo ya hene no ne ya fa namfo ho no nti ye man microphone so me take over Ghana. Ne mo bra Ghana ne nka se asase we mutimi ye de mo pe. Is that how we build a country? You know, just are me nua ba ne kasa me ti ho na me enusua start gume because Ghana is being sold to foreigners for free, especially Nigerians. The way they talk to Ghanaians. Hwe de omo ka fa ye ho kra. Omo senators no parliamentarians no. Hwe sem boni bi omo ka fa Ghana ho. Nko sorry na akokasa na wo pese wo kasa ma omo. Hwe Nigeria for senators kasa. Hwe omo senator ba ko kasa or compare Ghana or see Tico and what? A Jeep. Let me say, look at it. And yet we Ghanaians, I don't know what politician. Power madness in Kwan. And the foreigners ni megum ni to abaya to amamwana. In 1992, and Kamuti mo reset Ghana. And in 1992, man reset Ghana. And then what banner will boom my until we put it Ghana Nigerians from the silver platter and as saying, come on. The same thing I mean here there Asante Hene say or call Barbados no more speech be me share that here. Or see Ghana discover oil na and our friend Norway president and obi say mo oil no munya oil no muji how many percent? And also almost 70%. It was so hard of Fred, president or not, to catch and say, look, no way for so much 70%. And to much 70%. Mama farm more chips are. Was it the president in catch and say, and Nasua who I initiate my farm almost no, say no. Many no way for president Akasa or say 70%. Nagana called you 13%. Aden. Enti do hene ne kan no mutie na kagana ye be say eno nti na make say sasante hene di Ghana so obu Ghana obetima bu Ghana mana yeye because they be discover bi obetima negotiate ya man che politicians kwasa asem bi o mkode ye 13% ye de ye den abra wako woni no we for akasa so mema 70%. Etufo sa hemfu ne eru Ghana enkombe ru ni tantansa because obesisu no onye sika kakra ne ministers ombedi no. Come on. Me tia Asante Hene say Sema na ne ehwe Ghana so a enka Ghana yakọ animu dadaada. Ena one na hemfu no mu ru Ghana enka Ghana beba ne sei. Hwe se Nigeria ni yenu aba yi kasa se Nigeria ni bi se wakotu ye friend say boho ama northern region village bi ni asama na asase. No akọje san nkrofo de ba ho. Obetete omukwa. Why? Enti boho keke no kra no mutimi kra no emmo ya mane se yenuanom mo fasika man kakra na yentu boho wo village ma yi ade yentimi nye ama Nigeria mako Nigeria ni ahye dade sane ma abedada omo why menu bi so be kasa se osisunwan ho ba bi matisa asem no mere ho pa so obatan oba yi kuku no so sai obatan aye nim nipa kroku no won say de bia me ba me kan say look Igbo for no omo koye area bia region bia ntime ba de bia me kase nipa bia oba kasa wotine be kasa kire yenuanom no omo hu de ekoso because I saw it coming way back in early 2000 say Nigeria for na started Ghana na woni o matra pe no hwe o lifestyle o ye very corny people na sunwan no o wo no se wahwe a say pragra se pragros sas pradien dia mo kan say Nigeria for ni ka bi wo sunwan pa omo sheda ka sakas no just to deceive Ghana for say I saw omo de ye taxi no omo de uye oba na kotremu a no anye careful a ye do ba koji skedro entimi sremu a menua ukasa ye no kre sunwan mehu sa de no pa na omo ha sunwan taxi drivers Nigeria for yi gisa omo de praga yi di nkwasiasem wo pa ho because ye MPs no ne ye ministers no omo ho no esem sorry gina na hu se look ECOWAS 90 days spend obetima abesra Ghana for no wasako enti womo de womo dan mema womo han no womo tena ho mudi nsamone no Nigeria ni betena ho am follow ne hwe especially Igbos omo na ekunkum ma no because sa no womo ye because omo ye money rituals eno no womo ye so ntimi sremo a mo rich bi a wo so no mo ma mo ni na ho na mo sorry obi abetena ho no so ye Nigeria ni pe mo bisa ne say oba ho uni 90 days na so ana na mo pam no because ECOWAS dey 90 days so free ho mamo mane metena mo so e mane meye asem na kina nko omo de maha ne enkola e le betwitwa omo tidi aye omo money rituals omo kunkum omo atwitwe omo ho moja mesremu bebre